I was an international studies and Spanish language double major, and my minor had been in Latin American Caribbean studies, and I was very fortunate during my time at Fairfield to have rigorous academic coursework and absolutely inspirational professors, and I really wanted an experience where I was going to be able to apply what I had been learning as a student in a real-world context, and one of the most important lessons I learned as a student was that international development doesn't happen in short spurts, it's generational, and so I was very attracted to the longer commitment that Peace Corps, Jesuit Volunteer International, and some other organizations asked of their volunteers versus sort of a 3-week stint somewhere. So the Peace Corps prep program at Fairfield, I think, is incredibly helpful as compared to when I was a student here. Because it is a government agency, it actually has a rigorous application process, and the prep program that we have here is essentially checking a lot of boxes that Peace Corps is going to look for eligible candidates. In my case, I was an environmental volunteer, so I had 3 well-defined areas I was supposed to be doing work in. It was environmental education, solid waste management, trash, and reforestation or natural resource management. And I absolutely was going to be measured, like in any job, against my capacity to achieve certain metrics in those areas. In particular, Peace Corps has 3 goal areas. One is to provide the technical assistance to the country where you're serving that they're requesting of you, which can be different anywhere around the world, and it's absolutely context specific. One of the 3 goals is also of Peace Corps is to serve as an ambassador. You know that every day, 24/7, you're meant to serve as an example of what the best of your country can be. But I think it's a really beautiful aspirational goal. Most successful project I implemented as a Peace Corps volunteer was actually a learning center. It was a library and it was a computer lab, and it was spending time with kids every day working on reading with kids, and I realized that that's just as important as sort of the technical measurements that I was being tracked against. You are someone who becomes a leader, and whether it's, you know, an extroverted, outgoing leader, or it's a quiet behind the scenes, any Peace Corps volunteer acquires those skills through their service if they didn't already have them, and is able to apply them when they come back to the US without a doubt.